Porsche, everyone's favorite car brand. Okay, maybe not everyone's, but a lot, including myself, absolutely love the German sports car manufacturer for many reasons, from their racing pedigree to the countless 911 models throughout the years to the $50,000 in options you can't live without. So it only makes sense that Porsche would also be a part of a very strange story involving four 991 era GT2 RSs, Brazil, and the Atlantic Ocean. So if you happen to not be a Porsche fan or happen to have stumbled upon this video in your recommendations, I'll quickly explain the GT2 RS. Originally unveiled at E3 2017 in partnership with Xbox for Forza Motorsport 7, where it was featured as a playable vehicle, the GT2 RS is powered by a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, 691 horsepower, 553 pounds of torque, a 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds, and a top speed of 211 miles an hour, making it the most powerful production 911 variant ever built. Now, as with all 911 variants and those who wish to be separated from their money, the GT2 RS was highly sought after, and Porsche put a production limit of 1,000 units in place, set to be built between June 2017 and February 2019. For Porsche to produce more than the advertised amount of vehicles would take something quite miraculous, and it just so happened that is exactly what happened. In March 2019, 32 new Porsche vehicles, including 4 GT2 RSs, were loaded aboard the Grande America, a roll-on, roll-off cargo ship in Frankfurt, Germany, destined for Santos, Brazil, a month after production of the GT2 RS had been completed. On March 12, 2019, while the Grande America was on its way to Morocco, it caught fire in the Bay of Biscay between France and Spain, and sunk, taking those 4 limited production run GT2 RSs, 28 other Porsches, countless other vehicles, and cargo along with it. In a shocking move, Porsche Brazil reached out to the future owners of these 4 vehicles, advising them of the fire and how under normal circumstances it would be impossible to give them another car. Porsche then goes on to say that they had decided to restart production to produce these 4 additional cars because of the loyalty these customers had. AKA, they spent a lot of money on Porsches, and they would resume production in April 2019 with delivery scheduled for June of 2019. Now, I wasn't able to find when these vehicles actually ended up being delivered, but it's safe to assume that they eventually did come to Brazil. With Porsche's limited 1,000 vehicle production run turning into 1,004, you might be entertaining the idea of hiring a boat, putting on some scuba gear, and retrieving those 4 lost souls. But as a user on Reddit points out, the bay is roughly 14,000 feet deep. So hiring a deep sea salvage team at roughly $60,000 per hour for a week of recovery would be a $2.4 million operation. I was able to find GT2 RSs selling for around $400K, so even in perfect condition and not sitting as submarines, the vehicles would be worth only $1.6 million, though with the crazy level that Porsche fans would go to, if you watch this video and then decide to complete this crazy task, please reach out and let me come along to document such a crazy feat. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I am aiming to put out weekly videos regarding car stories, myths, racing, and much more. If you have any stories such as the one we just discussed here today, please leave a comment below so I can possibly look into making a video on the topic.